What's up, it's the Canadian Fisher here on Nick Filming Vlogs here. In today's video, we're counting down my top 10 favorite catches of fish in today's video. So just leave me a comment below if you want more videos like this. So this probably will be going on my vlogging channel too, but don't know yet. So I guess this is my top 10 catches. So let's get right into today's slideshow. It's going to be like a series of pictures like a slideshow, except for me talking through it. So let's begin. So this is the first picture, the first photo. This is me with holding a chain pickerel. I was fishing the Oromocto River, and I thought it was pretty cool because that was one of my biggest pickerels out of that river ever, because you can catch smallmouth bass there and pickerel. So the smallmouth bass wasn't really biting that day because the water was a little bit high. So I switched the lure up and changed to a different lure and got the chain pickerel, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's a big one. So this is photo number 2. This photo is basically me holding a smallmouth bass. That was my first first trip of the season. Me and my friend Elijah, Ryan, and his son went to Nash Rock River. I fished in the St. John River in Fredericton before, but I never fished in the Nash Rock, and it's really good fishing place in the spring. And look what I caught. A smallmouth bass. It's not a very big one, but it would do. So this is a photo number 3. This is me holding a trout. It looks like a brook trout, but I think it's a sea trout because I caught it in my hometown. And basically, it's the river in my hometown. I won't say the river what it's called because I don't want anybody to know my spots in my hometown. Basically, there's a sea trout run happens every spring, either spring or fall. I think it's in the spring. Sea trout go up to spawn and go back to the ocean, but I think that's a sea trout. Leave me a comment below if I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. What a catch. So picture number 4, photo number 4, this is me caught a chain pickerel ice fishing. Now this was a couple years ago, but I think we were at the French Lake when we caught this because we were catching perch and all that stuff. We just weren't catching chain pickerel. We were catching perch and stuff like that because you can target them during the winter too. So I guess we can move on to the next photo. So this is photo number 5. Now, this is a smallmouth bass, and this was caught in the Oromocto River in Oromocto, and this is basically the same river that I caught the chain pickerel in the very first photo, but it's a bigger bass. I think that day I was using tubes, and the tubes were working that day, but when I caught the chain pickerel, they weren't. I had to switch up to a spinner bait, by the way. So I was with my friend that day, Ray and Charles, and that was a great day. So photo number 6. Now this might be another sea trout or brook trout. That's also caught in my hometown, which I don't really want to say because I don't want spoil all my fishing spots, if you know what I mean. But boys, trout look pretty. On my opinion, trout is one of the most prettiest fish I know about for around here, on my opinion. And this fish was not as big as the first trout I showed you, but it's in the same river as exactly from the first trout picture I showed you. It's a pretty long river, on my opinion. So moving on. So this is photo number 7. Now this is a smallmouth bass. It's not a very big smallmouth bass, not like the last picture, but this is another smallmouth bass from the Nash Rock River. In the summertime, you can't go up it because it's too shallow, but in the spring, like you said, it's a really good river to fish. And if you go way up, you can fish trout, stuff like that, mainly trout, but down where it dumps into the St. John River, you can catch smallmouth bass and stuff like that. But striped bass, change the subject for a sec. Striped bass fight harder, on my opinion, but smallmouth bass fight hard too, but just not as hard as striped bass. But I guess moving on. So photo number 8. Now this is a yellow perch. I caught it off a wharf off the lowest part of the St. John River. It's called Caldwell's Wharf. I did a video and I got it from the video actually. And it's not a very big perch, but I want to include it because I want to include some smaller fish too in the video, also as big fish. Not so all fish matters to me. I don't care if they're big or small. Fishing is fishing. So yellow perch I find they're prettier than white perch because there's more colors in yellow perch. So photo number 9. This is a smallmouth bass. It's a bigger one than some other smallmouth bass I had caught, and that was caught in Woodstock, New Brunswick, because in the spring they have in the spring it's crazy, but smallmouth bass fight there like crazy, and they bite like crazy there. And every time my first time going there, I never got skunked. My friend Ray said, he told me once, while we were going there, he told me if you can't catch something at this spot in Woodstock, you gotta quit fishing. And I caught something, I did quit fishing. So I did have to change into a new hobby, or change a hobby. So this is the last photo number 10. Now this photo is a picture of a white perch. I forget where I caught it because either Caldwell's Wharf, Humphreys, or Mott's Wharf, because it's in Washtenaw Lake, on the Washtenaw Lake, those 2 wharfs actually. No, 3 wharfs. And basically it's in Cambridge Narrows, New Brunswick. But me and my friend Elijah went to all 3 wharfs, and or 2 wharfs, and I actually forget which one I caught it, which one I went to and caught white perch on. But I find yellow perch is more prettier than white perch anyways. But that wasn't a very big catch. We were using spinner and worms that day because we were after anything that bit or bites, and that's what we caught: catfish, white perch, and stuff like that, just small fish. It's always better to catch fish than getting skunked. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Leave me a comment below. Tell me about what was your favorite part of this video, or favorite catch, and leave me a comment below. What is your favorite? What was your most memorable catch? So I'm gonna end it off now. So like, comment, follow me on Twitter if you want to see more videos like this. Also, all my social medias is usually down in the description below, but my pictures I took from the videos, so not perfect. So subscribe to me for more content, and don't forget to put those notifications on by clicking the bell beside my name. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Your old pal Nick Fleming Vlogs is out, or the Canadian Fisher is out. See you guys next time.